Why do you appear to me, spirit?
Because your aura. Please, take pity upon him.
Of whom do you speak? Lokrik?
Lordrum,
Lodrum.
for I am he. I am what little good remained in him before he shed a tear.
You are Lodrum, or part of him.
Yeah. The shining light, the goodness. Even I pale in comparison to you.
How did this affliction come upon him? How did he lose his goodness?
Be careful. There are others that live inside the tear with me. There are others. There must be light for there to be shadow. There must be.
Knowledge religion? What kind of weird fucking thing am I dealing with here?
Sure.
Oh, paladin, I know stuff. Yeah.
The paladin ABCs. Evil stab.
19.
19?
A is for axe. B is for battle.
So he's not undead,
Okay. Interesting.
but he seems to be more of a shade of sorts.
Okay.
There's something spiritual going on here, and I'm not saying spiritual is like dancing through forest on spiritual. It's something of the spirit world,
Right. Okay.
something to deal with something like the soul itself.
It's a pretty big deal. Mercy for Lodrum.
Mercy. Him and I must be reunited.
How can we do this?
Only then, he says, would it be possible for our redemption?
How can he be rejoined with you? How can he be redeemed?
Evil now for evil's sake. Lodrum has been corrupted, just like his grandfather.
His grandfather.
Don't make me go back into the chair with him.
I will make you do nothing.
Thank you, Knight. When I saw your beacon from way up there, the aura. And he says the dwarven word for paladin.
Stone Lord, I think.
I knew there'd be salvation. I knew. So bright. But your shadow will be so dark. And he kind of fades away.
I need to stop eating all those mushrooms as he gives me before bed.
Right.
Snooker needs to stay away from the deer.
All right, so as he Lemio, You kind of heard this like, and it's like Galeth being noisy.
Did you
must
kill
have
it?
ate what I ate.
I was gonna say I think you killed someone. Yeah, probably. All right.
Galeth will not wake everybody up and break their sleep cycle.
Okay.
He'll just kind of think on it until the morning.
Morning breaks. However, it's stormy. You guys, in your little lean-tos and protected by spells, you can't help but feel that nature and the lake itself seem to be angry. The choppiness of the lake and the froth and kind of a stormy sky with thunder rumbling, bouncing off of the mountains. It's a really dark day. The winds are high. It would be a good electrical spell day.
Gentle repose.
What's that?
Repose.
Which body are you casting Gentle Repose on?
What's her name?
Haroon of Diamond Skies. The one that was most, the best preserved from the battlefield. Okay. Tick off that spell.
Lothric,
Yes.
last night I was visited by an apparition. Not a ghost, but something... some portion of your cousin Lodrum.
Lodrum was here?
No.
His hand is twitching towards his axe as you say that.
Some part of him, some aspect of his soul. I think it was what was good in him. Whatever was left of that has been separated. He said that Lodrum has been corrupted like his grandfather was. I don't know what to make of it, but he seems to think that Lodrum can be redeemed, that he can be reunited with...
My grandfather was the most valiant dwarf that I have known. He was beyond corruption. In fact, he was obsessed to become not corrupted.
Oftentimes, you'll pardon my saying so, but oftentimes, in the pursuit of righteousness, it can be easy to fall down the wrong path and find yourself doing the right things for the wrong reasons. Or doing the wrong things for the right reasons. Either way.
So, that was my grandfather.
You would know him better than I. Still, the apparition seemed to believe there was some similarity. Who knows what that means?
Well, the dwarves did speak of Rithik, your grandfather, appearing before an assembly and saying it was okay for Lodrum to be king.
The spirit of the grandfather?
Yes, that's what the dwarves said. I do not believe it.
But the ones in the
I think that theory has a little more credence now with the appearance of Lodrum, this shade of him, this shadow, this echo.
Lokrik does not look pleased. This complication does not please him.
It may be of some curse, perhaps.
I know that Lodrum is very greedy, that there are many baubles and trinkets and magic items that he wants, and that things had started to go missing before all the troubles. Perhaps he found himself something that he shouldn't have.
Perhaps.
Perhaps he's looted very well the crypt of our forefathers, or maybe even visited the king without a shadow. Why is he called the king without a shadow? The statue that is his likeness
does not cast a shadow.
It is some magic, no doubt.
Well, we seem discouraged. Perhaps there might be another reason.
You mean the shadows wandering around?
Are you? Is the light set above the shadow?
Was that a question, John, or what?
Oh, the light set above the statue. Yes.
Yes, but even torchlight does not cast shadow.
Hmm.
Why have we not
Maybe
seen a
that's way out of
shadow
purpose.
in decades, hundreds of years?
Hmm.
Was it perhaps trapped and Baldrum was able to control or release it? Perhaps he was able to release it and say, do this and I'll release you. And he made him appear and say these things in front of the council.
Well, there's one way to find out.
Alright, let's go for battle.
Prepare for battle.
But it is.
Now, where's that damn Ooker?
I'm swimming.
You're having a ascending for him today?
I could bear whenever they have. Because this shit happens.
Okay, so you send ascending to Uger then?
Yeah, hey, douchebag. We're on the beach. Put your arms back on. Please leave a message.
Well, tell Azuldan I say hi.
Okay.
You'll get over it. He wants to give you a very big hug. Said something else.
Use your arrows for toothpicks.
All right. Before Uker reaches the side of the gate, you actually hear the gates of Dvergholme cracking open, and the drawbridge being drawn are lowered.
All right. It's like they're coming. Prepare yourselves.
There's a single dwarven pony with a familiar-looking ambassador on the back of the pony.
Take him and then cut off his beard.
Geez, it only took us a couple weeks to go from beard scalping to death to scalp their beard.
Okay, he's coming down the path.
It's fine.
He does slow a little bit when he gets to about here. It's almost like he doesn't want to come any closer. He has a box.
Is it head-sized?
I'll start to
I've
approach.
seen this before.
This whole Marty, they're not allowed to say "Have mercy on him" and then have him come up with body parts because the mercy will be he died quick.
A quick death.
Let me just have a look at.
So what happens if I take a 800,000-pound rock?
800,000-pound rock. That's hilarious.
And the wall.
What was Locric's sister's name?
If it's
I can look it up. We asked before if that's the case.
the question is, do you like Lodrum? And if the What do you think of Lodrum? And the answer is, I hate his guts and he should burn in hell. And that'll be the test, because if that's not the answer, then you're part of the problem.
Princess Bridget, and her name is Braga, I believe.
Yeah, sounds right.
Okay. The ambassador, he stops for a moment. He's breathing heavy. He has a small box.
I think we should say, hey, how are you doing? What's wrong?
Friends, Lodrum, King Lodrum sends his regards. He looks really nervous.
We'll step forward. Grab the box.
Okay? He gives you a look like please don't hurt me. More like he's sorry. Okay.
Oh, stupid Lemmy.
Give me a will save.
Oh, right. You're using on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
What you want to say? I will say. I'd say. Saving of will. Is this a illusion, fear, despair, anything like that?
It's DC 17. No, it is a curse.
It is a curse. Okay.
I've already got one thing.
27.
Okay, so let me know.
Do I want to add a d6?
No.
Okay.
Let me know you actually dropped the box because there was some magic around the box that made your hands and knees and joints go really weak.
I said -6 strength curse on Levy would be hilarious.
Oh my god. Come on.
You drop the box and the magic. You stumble back from it, but plopping out along the rocky road is a female hand wearing a signet ring that looks very much like a symbol that you've seen on Low Creek many times. Taken off at the wrist. It looks relatively fresh. It actually looks still bloody, the blood is still fresh.
He trapped it.
Uker will be
The pony panics a little bit because you dropped the box and there was a kind of a flash from the magic. What is it? Your Loker goes running forward.
You guys can start without me. I mean, I can clean up the leftovers.
Lemmy picks up the hand, not in the box, and wraps it up.
Yep.
And
you actually see that there's a note underneath the
I don't know if we need to see.
under the hand.
I'm detecting magic. No, it's crap.
You just get the faint necromancy from the box.
Yep. Do I recognize what kind of spell that was?
Spellcraft.
Level.
DC would be 26.
Fourth strength spell, I think. That's something else.
I have no idea.
It felt bad.
It wasn't a
And you now know it's necromancy.
There's some kind of necromancy spell within that box. There's a trap.
The note
It's a trap!
is written in parchment.
Parchment's not in language.
Written on parchment.
Okay.
Yeah. I was thinking in as in like
Yeah,
written in
okay.
stone as opposed to carved into something.
Right. Right. I take up the hand.
Yeah, Loker fishes up the note. He looks at it.
What's it saying?
He wants me to surrender, or more body parts will follow.
Should we show him the body part we got?
Send this back to him.
Tongue sticking out of the Vilgrin troll. The ugly Vilgrin troll head is nearby. Yeah.
say we just walk in with the head and challenge him. I can sneak in, give me those instructions. I'll move away from the ambassador. Give me instructions, I'll sneak in, make sure they're alright.
My apologies, my liege. He knew that many dwarven eyes saw you fight. They saw you rescue me. He's not right. He is without honor. Yeah. Backstroke, front stroke, side stroke.
Tell me
Doggy
the
paddle.
instructions.
Well, you tell him, no great killed in control. He's coming for him.
Yes, hold on that one.
Let me drop the tea.
Tell him that.
Tell him that. Just keep your eyes on the water. Alright, don't tell him that, please. Lockrick, do you want me to do that? Sneak in and just keep an eye on them? I'll have to.
We should get closer. The tunnel forebode is their best place.
We can go from the back. Right?
Also, from the tunnel forebode, if there are no wards, you will be close to, and he thinks for a moment, the sanctuary, where they might be held.
That's where I'd like to go to. I'd have to go through the stone.
We need to get to the tunnel forebode, where we defeated the troll.
Ah, yes. I'm just going to take a look at Oberon's spells, make sure that they're all prepared.
So I don't know about everybody else, but I chose to prepare a sea invisibility because Lodrum seems like a sneaky bastard.
Well, yeah, that would be great, except I don't have that spell.
Invisibility perch.
Yeah, I've got that.
Good lads.
Hell yeah.
Look at you guys.
He's a rogue, huh?
Planning.
And so is
That and sort of truth. I just assume whatever he's saying is lies.
Listen to you planning. It's so cute.
Well, there were some comments about lack of planning and how it was going to get us dead, and my arm came off, and then I had a bunch of arrows in my back. So
They weren't in your back, they were spread about.
they were equally distributed amongst the peripheral limbs, as I remember the description.
That's correct.
It was like legs and arm.
We still need to wait for Uko.
Because he swam 10 miles away while he was in like a raging werewolf evil form. Because the party was trying to kill him because he was an evil werewolf. Or subdue him is what they say. But
That
with
is what we
arrows.
say.
So he's actually swimming there?
So he's actually swimming 10 miles.
Is there any message you would like me to relay? Or may I wait here?
I think it's best that you wait.
Yeah, otherwise you might be coming back with similar issues. And he looks at the package and Lemmy's
There's
hers.
a demon monster lady at that other place.
Lemmy is actually cleaning it and trying to. How can
You probably shouldn't,
acknowledge
but whatever.
healing?
Just
How to keep this thing can possibly reattach it with magics maybe.
maybe with magic.
Okay, so what should I do? Gentle repose on the
Yeah.
It's a good way to stop rot.
Okay,
That's stuff.
yeah, do gentle repose it.
Okay, are you using a
This is
mythic
gonna be
point?
Mythic point though.
Okay. Keep track of your mythic points.
It'll last for an extra 2 days.
I always
Of course, after defeating the Dvergholme troll, you guys did achieve your second rank of mythic. So,
Lots of points!
Okay, I killed the ambassador. Wait, no, wait.
yep. All right. So this was about halfway between the wait for Uker. You linger around on the side of the road a little bit longer. You get the feeling that there are dwarves along the walls that are watching what you guys are doing. And eventually Uker climbs out of the rocky beach below, soaking wet. He's just a man. Well, he's not just a man, but he's in man form.
Did Oberon identify things?
Oberon did identify things. Yeah, there was a long wait, so Oberon could have identified many of the magic items that you had.
I'd like to start grabbing stuff and sharing stuff.
We could take a moment to do that. We might as well if you guys are gonna go and do
let's
some.
Get our stuff geared up.
Is this all in party?
It's all in party loot, and I'm gonna share basically a big screen of the loot. And we'll quickly go through some of the more powerful things, and I will paste them to the bottom of character sheets. So a +3 mithril chain shirt goes where?
No, that ended up being a cell pile.
Is that a sell pile, or are you going to hold on to it for cohorts, or?
None of the cohorts are.
None of the currently planned cohorts fit
Wow, that's a whack of cash right there.
There's also an item. Well, when we go to sell, we'll talk about it. But
Yep. So I'm just going to make a new to sell pile field control.
That's one that stays with your character forever.
Yeah, it doesn't go.
Okay, the Axe of the Jarnlander is a +3 Bane Mythic Battle Axe with +3 to confirm critical hits, does not stack with other sources, radiates golden light, 5-foot radius, is a move action, no AO.
So Uker wouldn't mind a +3 killing of all mythic beings axe. Uker would also understand if you're like, we don't want to hand that to you just this second.
we're gonna hold off on that.
Well,
Maybe I'll hang on to that for a
When
second.
you swing it, we'll hand it to you.
All right, who's going to carry this thing? Unfortunately, the way that Locrick's build is he's Dwarven War Axes, so he doesn't gain benefit of half his class powers and his feats from having this. So.
In there.
So what we have to do is write Dwarven on it. The Dwarven.
There we go, buddy.
it's like one of my friends making fun of us playing D. Is like, "What's your favorite battle axe?" We actually have an answer for that. All right, so is this a Galith item that gets held?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll hand back some of my other weapons because that replaces a lot of stuff.
Okay, so I'm going to paste this into your weapon sheet, or just at the bottom, so you can put it wherever you want. And then go ahead and paste any of the items you want to be sort of redistributed.
Yeah, I got a couple
In the loot
+1 weapons. Actually, they're more than +1 weapons, but they're going back into the loot.
I'm going to take the minor efficient quiver with all the arrows inside of it and just basically put it onto a Zildjian sheet. Is that the...
Yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah.
I figured the ruler's tooth would be best on the wizard with no strength to get himself out of things.
Yes.
To adamantine on the dagger, also good for crafting, checking hardness.
Were you not going to take the Iron Belt of Power, Mark?
I was not going to take it because I prefer the.
Okay, so I'm going to paste that back into the treasure hoard.
What is it? The buff power +2.
It's keen and strength.
Keen once per day,
Once
strength
per day.
+2.
Okay, who doesn't have it? That was wear it. That is wear it. Somebody wear it.
Galith, do you have a belt?
Galith has a deck.
I have a belt of dexterity.
Okay,
He might want a
put
strength belt. I
put
don't
this
know.
one instead. Make your stuff keen. Your AC's high enough.
Well, the dex doesn't help his AC because he's wearing full plate.
So what's
It helps my initiative, though.
It's initiative and
Initiative reflex saves, yeah.
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 This one.
And my ride skill.
Okay.
Um,
Your red skills.
No, I can buff strength, and I have a way to make shit keen. I don't really need that.
Okay, I'll wear it.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll wear it until something.
Well, you wear it until we have a cohort to stick it on.
Or yeah, whatever. Like I'll put that on until I'm not even gonna bother putting it on my sheet, but you get it.
No, put it on your sheet
Put it on
so
your
we
sheet.
know.
But like,
Loker can also wear it.
Okay,
Look-
give
Loker.
it to the king. That's fine.
And keen up that Dwarven ×3 crit axe.
Oh, Marty, did we ever figure out what the Black Knight's dirt did?
No, you've never... Oberon could identify it for you.
Yeah, let's have him do that.
Okay.
What's this thing I've been carrying around?
Oh, look, it's a cursed item of drawing bad juju to you.
This was the knight that was guarding the bridge forever.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, that guy.
On the bridge, off the bridge, on the bridge, off the bridge.
Yeah.
What's a minor? Let's say that the dagger is supernaturally cold.
Okay.
It's a +1 dagger that does an additional 1 point of cold damage.
Cool. All right. I'll mark that down.
Okay.
It is the dagger of killing your drinks.
Yeah, that's it. Keeps your drink cold.
All right. The +2.
I use it to stir my cocktails.
My paladin cocktails. All right. Ullr's tooth +2 adamantine dagger.
And that's an Oberon
Oberon
or a Lemmy, but Oberon, it's vegan, right?
If it's Oberon, I don't care.
It is
I'll
the
never
I
use
got eaten by something and I need to get my way out. Also for
If I
utility.
get eaten by something, I turn into a huge creature.
You turn into something called indigestion.
Alright, so he's got an item. Wand of Heroism, Wand of Cure Moderate Wounds, and Wand of Keen Edge.
I'll take Cure Moderates. I can't use the other two.
Why don't you've got so much healing? Why not give the cure moderates to Lokrik
Yeah, he already has another.
Or Oberon.
or
Oberon doesn't have one. I don't think Oberon.
Okay, Oberon will take it.
There we go. And the heroism goes to Lokrik as the guy who can cast heroism, although Oberon can also cast heroism.
And Keen
That
Edge.
one. And then Keen Edge is wizard spell.
I'd say give the Heroism and Keen Edge to.
I think the whole stack goes to Oberon.
Oberon.
Okay. Basically, here wizard, do stuff to buff us in battle.
Well,
and then we go
doesn't
here wizard,
always
learn
act,
these spells.
Okay. A scroll of control weather, a scroll of etherealness, a scroll of mass invisibility, a scroll of telekinetic sphere, and a scroll of limited wish with the 1500 gold piece component in it.
Can he learn control weather?
These are all high level spells. These are beyond.
But can he learn it at some point?
I don't think control weather is a.
He-
Maybe it might be. It might be.
Another thing to consider is that he can cast these as scrolls,
Right.
even if he can't, even if he's not high enough level. There's a slight risk involved, but I think he's powerful enough that it's not really a big deal.
But as the wizard,
Yeah, control weather is a wizard spell.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll leave it for him to learn.
Okay, so he'll
Give him that list.
he'll stick the stack of scrolls on his sheet, and then
Imperialist is a nice little spell.
yeah. Limited wish is 7th.
Yeah. So.
I'm gonna put them as scrolls to scribe. But if he has to, use one,
Right. Maybe
need
he
a-
needs to
If
cast
you really need
one.
a raised dead, which is the limited wish could mimic a 5th level cleric cleric spell. Basically, you have that now.
Yeah.
All right, Loki's boon: the ring of freedom of movement and ring of mind shielding.
So yeah.
I'm out. I don't want this.
What is wrong with you?
This can benefit a lot of people who don't have mobility. I have mobility.
So
You can't have it.
oh.
No. You need to be contained.
All right, they're going to build some chains for which they've been talking about in camp. Was to build some chains for Uker once they solve all the problems in Dvergholme. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't make sense for.
I know. I know. The mind shielding I want so nobody can see how bad I become. I don't want people to see. I want to hide my shame with mind shielding. I can get a mind shielding ring later.
Okay, who are we putting this on?
I would say it's not even Gallup. He never gets grappled. He's too tough for that. Either Azzy, Lokrik, or Oberon, the wizard.
What is mind?
The mind shielding makes it so you can't detect your alignment.
Or see them while they're invisible and a bunch of other shit.
No, let's not see them while they're invisible.
My thing is
That's a different one.
That's mind blank.
keep wizard alive.
Oh, okay.
I think this is more useful on everyone, but Oberon the most. There.
To keep you from getting grappled, yeah.
Oberon will take it. You guys are saying Oberon.
Yeah, overall.
Does that make sense? Like it's just.
This will be what we use to butter him up to now spend the next 4 months.
For making us treasure. Making us,
200 grand to go. Make sure.
All right, the Ring of Mystic Runes is a +2 protection ring of protection with spell storing inside.
Yeah, I guess.
So, Gallup is the guy who doesn't have a primary caster of anything.
I agree with that one.
Yeah, he's fascinating.
All right, I'll toss a +1 ring back in then.
Okay.
The ring of boasted courage. Oh.
I'd like the second the item there. Next one.
Oh, yeah.
Second cast those spells.
The Ring of Bolstered Courage could work for remove fear spells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Or if there's a fighter around. or another paladin. I don't know.
Okay, I put the ring in the spare ring slot. You can move it around. The golden drinking horn of Jarnland. Jarnland being this mythical realm of like the proto Vosgardians that fell long ago. It acts as a staff of radiance. It has this weird trick where it projects this sort of like golden dragon image on a surface as a free action. It lasts for a round, but it's also the vehicle through which a lay on hands ability can be used at range, up to 50.
That's fucking cool.
So it's this really weird item. The Staff of Radiance is a silly staff because those spells don't overlap. There's no, like, a Hierophant is the only thing that can cast all those spells.
So Glitter Dust, Daylight, Searing Light,
Right.
and then a high use magic device could use that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's, you know, so the Paladin only gets Daylight. Well, I think they get Searing Light eventually.
I think I get Searing Light too. Yeah. Let me check.
Already got Searing Light.
But the Paladin will be able to
no.
charge the staff.
No, Searing Light is not a paladin spell.
No, it's not
I
Paladin.
can charge it for him, but it's not who can use it. It's who will use it. Galith. Well, actually, what's the range of Searing Light? Because Galith doesn't have range.
I think.
Yeah, but he can't. There's no Searing Light's not a Paladin spell.
Oh.
It would be the range lay on hands power, which is interesting. It's a staff.
So what does the dragon projection actually do?
Yeah, light.
It's just cool.
It looks cool.
It's a fucking dragon disco, guys.
Okay.
Daylight is a paladin spell.
Daylight is
Daylight,
a spell,
yeah.
but at 10th level he could charge the staff.
So I can charge
And
it.
Glitter Dust is not a paladin spell. It's not even a divine spell at all.
No, so it's weird.
Yep.
So
Good.
I think we probably should be a down thing. It'll probably go to I think like Glitter Dust is at our current level the most useful thing on that list. So it goes up to an arcane guy like a Lokrik who can cast Glitter Dust, and then
Lokrik's
once
not
Lokrik
bad,
gets
yeah.
better staff, it goes to the Paladin or
Yep.
once the Paladin can charge it, right?
It's also kind of like this weird item that could just always be in camp, right? Like it's just sort of
Somebody
like
has to
out.
tune to it if we ever want to recharge it.
Right.
Right, you need a caster who's tuned to the item.
But I can charge this.
We have to tune to it.
Yeah, sure. But
So you can't have another staff in that staff. You only have one staff.
No, I can't.
Yeah, one step at a time.
Once I turn into an elemental, I can.
No,
Oh, attuned at a time,
you can only have one attuned to you.
Marty. Can we hand wave a mythic path that allows you to have?
Well, is that just for recharging though?
It's only for recharging. I think
Yeah.
you can use the staffs, you just can recharge the staff the next day.
You can be the staff man and walk around with a bunch of staves, but
Okay, so yeah, I can use a bunch of stabs. Yeah, all right, that's what I want.
Might be just for recharging. Okay, so where am I putting this thing?
I think with
Searing Light, person.
I would put it on Lokrik for
Lokrik for now, yeah.
well, a Lokrik or an Oberon for Glitter Dust.
Oberon doesn't want it. He's got lots of spells.
Lokrik then.
Mhm.
Well, it's we get Glitter Dust and Daylight out of it from him. Or we're putting on the
There
Paladin
isn't
for
anything around,
50
King.
feet on lay on hands. But the Paladin's generally been like pretty far away from everybody.
Swift action, land. What's the action required for your lay on hands?
Standard if other, swift if self.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Lokrik or Lemmy? Is that what I'm hearing?
Lokrik.
Sorry, you can only charge one staff each one.
But you could carry 5
You can
stabs
carry
and
5
start
stabs,
using
but
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can only charge one more.
Stabs, and then
Right, so you can even
turn
charge
into
the
an
other staff as long as you didn't charge. Like you only charge one staff in one. That's the only one.
And then can Lokrik recharge this one?
Lokrik can not recharge it until he learns Daylight.
Okay, so he's not going to learn Daylight.
Well, or third circle bard spell.
Because he can cast one of the spells on here.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't have Glitter Dust either.
Well, no, but he's a bard. Is Glitter Dust not a bard spell?
It is.
Should be.
cast it because it's on the bard list.
But he can't recharge it at this point.
He doesn't have. So confused.
Alright, so
Yeah.
what's next?
It's on the
He
bard
needs
list.
one of the spells
Yeah,
and
yeah.
a spell of the highest
Yeah.
slot. So
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're almost done this.
Okay.
Heartsworn got thrown back. It's a +1 keen short sword. Fangbreaker is a +1 Bane's shape changers to mithril heavy
I
mace.
don't know why we need that. It's
I can't.
Hey, it's not important. Let's sell it as soon as possible.
I'm pretty sure we should sell that one, guys, or melt it down to.
And then the Ring of
bits.
Bolstered Courage is a +1 ring of protection that gives you +1 bonus to Bravery, Courage, or Remove Fear spells. Like increases the bonus by 1.
So, Locrick.
I'm gonna see what Locrick's.
What is his ring of protection?
He's making out like a bandit this one.
Yeah.
He's got a ring of protection. Ring of protection +2. I don't think it's worth. I don't think it's worth switching up. Making that ring better is kind of neat, but
Right now, I think it's just sort of it's
Okay.
party stuff.
what about the Ring of the Sacred Mistletoe?
There's a note there. I need it in writing, Lemmy.
Provided Uger gets to attend the wedding.
Provided, accepted. Provided Euchre does not turn into a wolf.
Okay.
Yay! Nothing. You did it all while I was swimming, you bastards.
Okay, I'm gonna paste the ring onto Lemmy's.
Yeah, the ring.
Shit.
Shit.
It's giddy.
Oh, it's so superior.
It's underneath your plain wooden ring, Lemmy. Or Ahmed. Okay, so what do you guys say to Uker as he's coming out of the
Hello?
They say hello. I say hello back. So, Uker goes to Azzy and had some sparrowheads. There. You lost these.
It's taken a long time to make.
The wings pick up. It's like Uger doesn't even look cold, even though he looks very wet.
What's in the box?
It's no good. It'll be.
Nothing good.
Lodrum, he knows that we're here.
Then we should go say hi.
His eyes watch us from the gate.
We could use that scroll.
We can just dimension door.
Which one? The one you said was max invisibility. That sounds like a bunch of us.
Etherealness might also be an interesting way to surprise them.
Or we take a tunnel.
I think the best. My suggestion is we do what we did yesterday. We get into the basement and then get into the tunnels. Come from the back.
Yes, the tunnels. That might be the best and prudent way. We'll at least save this for an emergency.
Agreed. We've got options. Leave it when we don't have an option.
So the thing in books is bad.
Oh, I'm sorry. Too soon.
Uh, 1D too soon.
Oh no. Why?
So are we killing your cousin?
We must be stopped. He has threatened the life of my sister.
Say which ones are not to die.
I would like to do this without bloodshed.
What was their demand?
For me to surrender myself.
Well, then surrender yourself. We will come in with you. That will get us to the front.
I assume they're going to take your rockets away.
Then I shall ride in as your guard.
And they'll take you off your horse and take the horse into the stables. If they're interested. And they'll take your bow away. And they'll take your axe away.
Remember, they just watched us take on an entire army ourselves.
I don't think
They're not going to take anything.
They say. What?
My suggestion is we walk in with the head of that creature on a spear. We say, we're here to challenge your king.
What if he calls not bluff, but the thing when it gets more escalate?
Well, the other way is to go through the tunnels, bust down the door, and start killing them. Either we kill in the throne room, which I'm fairly certain is surrounded by the cronies of him that have supported him in everything he's done, and those who aren't supporting him will obviously be on our side. They'll start attacking with our side.
We don't have to kill anyone. We'll just break a few heads.
I'm looking at the behavior of the man we're facing right now. He removed the hand of an innocent as a threat.
Well, we'll deal with him when we get to him. That's for the rest of his.
Him and all those that follow him will have like thinking. Prepare for yourselves for the worst, and that means attacking. That's all. Sorry, Lokrik, but this one's unstable.
Do you think there is chance to talk it out? If we go in announced, there is chance to talk.
I do not imagine anything reasonable coming out of Lodrum.
You tried to crush your skull and thumb.
For now, he is maimed his own kin.
I can, once you get more powerful, I can help her. She'll be healed. It's not a problem. I've taken care of the hand, and if I can not do what Uker has done yesterday, we'll be able to do it with magic. Later.
It's not the same thing as heal.
It's not the same. I mean, it's not the same thing, but you get what I'm saying, right?
Let us go to the tunnel forebode. Let us go to the throne room and hope that he is there.
Right.
If we leave this place when they see us, won't they know and prepare?
It is not as if they have not prepared already. We've spent 2 days and 2 nights out here. They know we're coming.
Do we need to worry about mine?
Fine. We go in, we challenge Lodrum.
Mulgrim, Aleslatlan. What's that guy's name? Oh, and Elogo.
Green gun.
No, it's Ahmed's character.
I trust that they have done the right thing. We've been out here long enough. All of Dvergholme knows that we camped here this evening. And just in case they do not, I can sing our arrival.
Cannot knock on that door. They cannot.
Except for the whole potential optics.
But it's very good show.
It'll be impressive.
Please don't break my front door.
Don't worry, we will come in the back door.
Okay. So Lokrik is going to approach, and he sits himself onto a high rock where he's clearly visible, and then he begins to sing a dirge. A dwarvish dirge. A dirge that
Coming, you asshole. Coming.
a dirge that basically speaks of the death of brave dwarves and the righteous vengeance that shall be visited upon those that have meted out treachery. And I didn't prepare lyrics for such a song. I'm just going to roll a die and see what he gets for his performance.
You fucked up now. Oh man, you fucked up.
Awesome.
Everything that you should have cut off her hand.
You shouldn't have cut off that hand, because now we're going to cut him up into pieces.
That looks quite scary.
Alright, his perform sing is only plus 13.
Or
Sorry. You shouldn't have done that. I'm trying to get you.
You are so cute. This is the cleanest hand I've had in some time.
Alright, so let me see what he gets. 15.
I stick with my latest rendition.
taste out of my tongue.
Yeah, it's lost a little bit in the storm, but you do see that Lokrik singing does send some of the little helmets that were watching them sort of disappearing behind the wall, and there's some others that pop up at different spots.
I still think I should break the door before the door out back.
Is this yours?
They
now know we're coming.
Then we should hurry.
Dimension door to the same spot, and then dimension door into those caves.
Yes, we'll have to get a bit closer, but sure.
All right.
Who's the door?
Who's the caster here?
We're gonna need multiple.
I think we can do 2, right?
Yeah, and one of them involves shrinking Tensender.
I'll do that.
Okay, Tensender is shrunk down to a pony-sized warhorse.
Okay, hold on. That is. Animal. Who's animal?
So did you use a mythic for that, or did you prepare that this time?
No, I prefer that.
Nice. So cute.
A lot of my spells.
He's so little. Look at him.
a lot
We're
of my
just
spells now
manhandling the
are
horse.
automatically like, okay, make this one, I make that one, I make that one.
Are you the one who's going to dimension doors in?
How many can we do? And I could get 2 plus myself.
Okay, as you will grab Tensender and Galith.
So then Uker gets to swim.
He looks at Galeth before they go in there.
Shit,
Gosh,
we can't get everybody.
Well, Ochre could swim in the cave, climb
actually,
up the
no.
fucking wall, and then get into the back.
We're 7th.
Yep.
It's every 3, right?
Yeah.
If I use a mythic point, I can get all of us.
Right.
Correct.
Like you did before.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to switch maps to the Tunnel for Boat.
Burn through these points!
Took extra mythic.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming you're appearing in the vicinity of where you appeared before.
The stone. We're aiming at the stone.
The rune stone?
Yeah, the runes in the cellar. That's our. We can't get that far. We can't get into because it's too far. We have to get into like that range.
I think we're about the same distance.
Are 3 in the same distance?
Yeah.
No. Okay, so if we go back to the, I think
Hold
Lemmy-
on. No one teleports yet.
I
We don't dimension
think
yet.
Ahmed's right. Give me a second. Dvergholme.
We're gonna have to do this twice.
So where you're standing is 670 feet from the city.
Right. It's lower. I don't know how much lower though. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
are we this way or this or down?
Yeah, you never dimension door directly here from the road. That's correct. You dimension door into the
knowledge.
And then we used the boat to get out. We didn't actually.
Knowledge geography.
Yeah, you guys do know it's probably around another 500 feet, 600 feet.
So then now it's triangulation.
Well,
So-
you know the other way is we can use the boat and get out to the cave, and then dimension door inside.
Yes. How many medium creatures fit in the boat?
Not enough.
4. Sorry, 1 second. In this thing we can put 4 medium creatures. So you can ignore me.
Swimming ochre.
Swimming ogre.
Lemio's some sort of bird.
I'm gonna-
I just want to mute the. The doggies
Okay.
are happy.
So 4 people into the. Yeah, it's not. Okay.
sit on Uker, sorry. Not worth for me to help her now to turn into an animal.
Lemio's gonna
Don't
be.
turn into an animal.
Lemio's gonna be a air elemental. Is that what you're turning into?
I want to be an earth elemental, to be honest with you. Can I just sit on you? Alright, we're good.
Okay, so you're
I only have 2 right now.
you're the elemental holding on to Uker as he's
Yeah.
swimming.
Yeah, that's fine.
You need space for one more person.
Alright, just fucking cast fly on him and just carry us in. Okay, just put fly on Uker and just carry us in. Fly with us.
You can carry 10 Sender in, giving room for Isildan in the boat.
Yeah.
Okay, so take off a fly spell, take off one of your wild shapes.
You can carry 2.
Yeah, you said you're turning into Earth Elemental.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right, so you guys eventually row over. Uker is basically pulling a rope on the boat, holding on to 10 Sender with the
harness.
With the harness, and with Lemio holding onto your back as a little rock form. As you pull the boat
Am I?
into the island cave. Oh, not the island cave. Into the secret mountain cave.
So, change.
For some reason, there we go. So into the cave where you defeated the Vilgren troll before. There's still that not so nice of a glow anymore because I think you took the light creating treasure out of the big treasure hoard. Given that fly spell is limited, Uker basically hurries you guys up.
The Bengals too.
I think I'm going to take a little trophy from that troll thing.
Yep, that's fine.
No, it wasn't it.
We'll say that you took it the night before because the thing that you notice
Our boat is the last one.
is that the body of the Vilgren troll is no longer there.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's true.
Trying to think what would be a good thing to take from the troll.
The troll's head was removed.
Yep.
Oh, okay. We already have the head. Then that's fine.
Did we take the arm as well? Or
No,
was just the head?
we were making a joke about an arm.
All right, so Uker, not wasting any time, forces the small horse up the hole.
Yep.
And then the rest of you, how are you getting up this climb and then this DC 25 climb check through the
Waterfall.
waterfall?
Climbing up the waterfall.
I'll take a rope, go upstairs, and drop the rope down through it and anchor it.
Why don't we use a dimension door from here?
Alright, fine.
So Uker is able to get up there quickly. Uker carried Lemio.
Yep.
I'm going through the wall.
Yep, you're going through the wall, which leaves 4 of you.
Oh, shit, you have to dimension door. Okay, I'll dimension door, which is missed. Whoever's left. So I'll use a
I'll
regular
go
dimension
down
door.
and grab 2 people.
Okay, so Uker is basically ferrying people
Yep.
up through
Oh.
this thing, so you don't have to use spells.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes, thank you.
We ran out of spells last time.